Hey guys, what's going on? And it is a good day. So I am filming, or I'm recording, or not recording. I am editing this just a little while after my 420 vid, which is gonna go, which is probably already up by the time this is out. But so basically, I finished Fallout 76's new thing. I haven't gotten everything for it yet, but I have finished the actual in-game quest, getting the gold bullion. I did all that already. I finished it. Yeah, it wasn't very hard. I would say if you are gonna be a new player, it's not gonna be terribly difficult for you. You might want to be a higher level, but it's whatever. Anyway, I have to say I was having a ton of fun with this. It is very well put together. I like everything leading up to this, and it's a very cool quest. And I wanted to do my overview of. I guess you could say this is a before you buy, maybe. So anyway, one of my first notes is, and I don't have a picture of this. Sorry, I wasn't actually thinking about this when I was editing, or when I was thinking about making this. Everything, all the new armor set, the T65 and the Secret Service armor, is ridiculously hard to get. And one question I was wondering is, how did people do it, or how do people already have the full set? Don't know, probably some dupe glitches going on in there, or some hacks or something. But I want to say that I'm very pleased with this update, and I can say that this game has changed for the better, which you don't say lightly about a game that had as a rocky start as this. But there are some things. I mean, honestly, I don't want to compare it to Fallout 4 because Fallout 4 is a great game, but this, I think, in my personal opinion, is better. Don't don't be don't take that the wrong way, but I think it's better just, and I'll say why. So first off, you can do this with friends. You can do the vault raid with friends. Now you can't do it as many times as you like the other vault raids, which makes sense. This is supposed to be one of the new end games, I guess you can say, and it was very cool. So I did it with the Settlers just because I didn't want to do it with the Raiders. So, it's like how did I say this? But I did it with the Settlers, right? And yeah, as you can see, there's a glitch right there. The game has changed exponentially for the better. I am pleased with it. And I still hate Mr. Gutsies and Colonel Gutsies, but that's just me. But I don't know. There's not many things I'm mad about with this update. They added a ton of cool stuff. They added a ton of interesting stuff, I guess you can say. But actually, you know what? I'm not gonna make this a bad review. This is gonna be my honest review, but it's also gonna be talking about the cool stuff. So all the new guns they added, which honestly they didn't add too many new guns, but there are a couple and they are very notable. First off, I think is the bow, which is very easy to get. It's literally one of the first quests, like quest lines, is where you get it. And what you'll see in the background is me doing the actual vault raid. I don't know if I already said that, but it is ridiculously powerful for this bow and being easily able to craft the arrows and stuff. Now, as you can see, there are other alternatives that you can use, like actual bullets and stuff. But if you want to go with this super sneaky build, that's also a very good option because it's quiet. I don't know. What you're going to need during this is definitely going to need a ton of charisma to patch those speech checks. Maybe intelligence too, if that's what you want. You're going to need it eventually. But, yeah, it's very, very cool. So I did this raid with one of my friends. He's right there. But I don't want it. If I say this, it'll sound like I'm a pessimist. But if I give it too much, everybody's gonna hate me, saying I'm just a sucker. So let's start off with the good. You can play with your friends. This was one thing that I didn't enjoy about Fallout 4 because you couldn't play with your friends. And this, you can play with your friends, which I love. I am all about playing games with my friends and hanging out, having a good time. Minus when they get undressed, which was kind of weird right there. But also, I want to say the NPCs may be less likable in this, And I say that just because in Fallout 4 there were so many more that you could actually do stuff for than in this, where usually you'll use one for a quest and then never have to talk to them again. Fallout 4 you could do the same thing with like every person, you know? And okay, so we're staying on the good. One, it is changed drastically. Not many games come from as bad a start as it had to a great start like this, or a great restart, I should say. I love it. I've been playing it quite a bit, quite a bit. But yeah, there are a couple things that need I'd say a bit of work, namely being the amount of robots in the game is just ridiculous, like everywhere. Yeah, anyway, so that's just like a minor grievance on my part, which I mean it's whatever. See, I take more damage from actual bullets than anything else. So I mean maybe reduce the bit of number of robots, or maybe give them mostly not able to have bullets. I don't know. There's a lot, like right here, just in this one spot. I have serendipity, which is when you're it's one of the perks in this game. So I mean, if you're a diehard fan of Fallout 4, I mean, you might not enjoy it as much because it's a lot less centered around stuff like that, I guess. But it's a lot of fun. See, I like it, as I said before, because I can actually play with my friends. Like I was playing with my boy right here. This is my G, and we did it together. He had already finished it, and I do like how they added a new currency form very easily. Even if it's a super expensive to get all of the new stuff, you can still buy like everything that had a plan in the game. Pretty crazy. And the only thing I don't like is I wish they make it a bit easier to dispense the treasury notes, but that's minor. You'll eventually get everything. But I want to say, if you watch Juicehead, who is a Fallout YouTuber, like mainly Fallout, some other games and stuff, I believe, but mainly Fallout, he talked about it. He said it takes 41 weeks to get everything, and that's roughly a year of playing every day, every single day, and doing all of that. And I don't want to play this game every day. I'm sorry. I like the game. Not every day, though, because every day I'm either playing this game, COD, Battlefield 5, I don't know. I play a lot of games, guys, honestly. Rainbow, actually, I need to play Rainbow again, but that's off topic. So I wish that they made it a bit easier to get gold bullion, because it does, I get it, they want to have a grind for stuff, but even there, it's ridiculous. But I mean, I do like how they have the cooperative, allied, stuff like that, which isn't too hard. It's whatever. So anyway, that's just a minor grievance. Now let's talk about some bad, like, cons. What I sort of mentioned earlier is the fact that a lot of the NPCs are so annoying. See, the thing is, in Fallout 4, I played through just about the entire thing. I think there were a couple side quests I didn't do, but at least all the NPCs in there you could either like or you hated. In this, they just kind of are just there, dude. Like, I don't like any of the NPCs for lots of reasons, like, I feel kind of bad because I'm glad they added NPCs. It's a nice touch, and they actually drop ammo. A lot of the enemies didn't drop hardly any ammo. But all of the NPCs are either really annoying and I hate, or they're just dumb. Like, they say random stuff and I don't like them. Now, I guess let's go back to some pros. Oh, well, there's a Dominator in my background. I hate Dominators that are Assaultrons, dude. It's so annoying killing them. Like, I kill this one kind of easily, but, like, trust me, they're not that easy most of the time. And I broke its legs here, I think. I don't know, though. Oh, no, it just died. But yeah, anyway, so I keep getting off topic. I can't even speak. Anyway, I would much rather the NPCs be a bit more memorable and have more quests associated with them. But I mean, I get it. This isn't as they didn't have as much time to work on this one update as, say, the entirety of Fallout 4, which makes sense from a standpoint of like me not being a game developer. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to build a game from like, not, I don't want to say the ground up, but I mean having to live in the shadow of a game like Fallout 4, literally any Fallout game before. I mean, it must be hard. I don't feel bad for them because they have a job. They got paid quite a bit of dough for this, I'm sure. But I mean, having to live up to the expectations of Fallout 4, a game that is world renowned at this point. I don't feel bad, but I feel like they had a lot to live up to. So I mean, I guess let's go over some more bad stuff. I think it is ridiculously annoying to get everything. Like all of the bullion, it takes way too long. I'm sorry. I don't like the grind. I don't like grinding most of the time. Now, sometimes where it's necessary, yeah. This, I would say, would be one of them. If it wasn't a dumb grind. Because I don't, but my friend who I'm playing with in this has a couple hundred treasury notes just sitting around. And he can't use them. Because of, oh, I thought that's an enemy right there. But because you can only input so many a day. And I get that they wanted there to be content for a while. But a lot of people just want to be able to grind it out as quick as possible, get everything. Like, he told me that with all of the treasury notes, because each treasury note is worth 10 gold bullion, which usually you can get that 200 pretty easily in a day. But what they don't tell you is, since now that you can only get 200 a day, it takes 9 weeks of buying gold bullion and doing the treasury note stuff, and then you can get it. And it's just ridiculous. And I get it. There has to be an end game that you have to grind to. That makes sense. That's not what I'm mad about. I'm not even mad, really. You can't say I'm mad. I said I'm mad. I'm not really mad. I love it. I'm glad for everything they've been doing, because it's much needed. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a great update. Very fun. Also, what happened to the two-shot explosives? Can we talk about that real quick? Because for people who are just watching this, wondering if they should buy Fallout, two-shot explosive would mean each time your gun would shoot, it would do double damage because it'd shoot another bullet. And the explosive perk would make each bullet extra, you know? So the explosive part would do explosive damage, which would be blast radius and stuff like that. And the two-shot perk, so it would amplify it, so it would do a ton of damage. Like, I want to say some of them got up to like 20,000 damage at one point in the game's life cycle. Now, though, two-shot explosives are not very good. I don't want to say they're bad, because they're really not, but you can't get them anymore, I believe. Like, you can't get a two-shot explosive and or two-shot and explosive on the same one, you know? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can, but I really don't know. I'd have to like look it up again. I don't know, but it used to be the best guns in the game. And there's the final boss, I guess you can say, called the Scorchpiece Queen, who's ridiculously, no, I don't want to say overpowered, but ridiculously hard to kill with regular guns unless you have a lot of people. So, two-shot explosives were the way so you could one-man army. I remember back in this games, I don't want to say glory days, but like the original days when people were grinding out and they were all the duplicating people and everybody could do stuff like that. You could take out the Scorchbeast Queen about 8 shots with a certain shotgun. Very cool, you know, whatever. But now that they made it so that you can actually buy legendaries, I mean, I guess maybe that's why, because they didn't want people to get overly lucky and get a ton of legendaries like that. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense from the business standpoint, but I want those back, because I had one two-shot explosive on my old character that I accidentally deleted. RIP, and it's gone now. So, yeah. And I don't know, it's very annoying, you know? So, anyway, guys, that's gonna end the video here of my review. Yeah, I'm gonna go, boys. Goodbye.